What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Green Bay Drillbers, and today we have the GWA Low Tier Season 2 Week 3. We are playing against Dino, and we're going to have a really tough match here. If you guys enjoy the Draft League content on the channel, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys want to skip to the battle, there should be a timestamp right above and in the description, I guess, too. And without further ado, we're going to go over our teams. So I'll put them on the screen right now. And so you can see my team there. I'll go over Dinos. They have Heracross with Terra Fighting and Dark. They have Kilowattrel, Amoonguss, Tauros, Earthworm, Tatsugiri, Pyroar with Terra Fire, Ghost, and Fairy. Alcremie with Terra Fairy, Psychic, and Steel. They also have Sandslash and Duosion. And then on my team, I will let you know my Terra Caps when I get there, what they are rocking. But without further ado, I've got my Yanmega to start us off. I'm rocking a little bit of an interesting set. I've got the Choice Scarf Tinted Lens with Bug Buzz, Air Slash, U-Turn, and Psychic Noise. So what I'm doing on here is making sure that I'm going to outrun everything on their team barring Scarf, and I can just destroy stuff with Bug Buzz. I one-shot Kilowattrel. I one-shot, like half the other Pokemon on their team with Bug Buzz. It's actually insane. If they Terra Dark with the Heracross, then I'll one-shot them as well. I also have Air Slash and U-Turn as other good options, and then Psychic Noise. It's just in case I get into like a stalemate with the Alcremie, like recovering and being annoying, or maybe the Duosion. And I can't really knock them out. I can just Psychic Noise them, so I can always chip them down a little bit and keep them from healing up. Next up, we got Bramblegast. I'm rocking a Colbur Berry just for that Heracross in case they are Terra Dark or just like a very powerful knockoff. I want to be able to live that thing. And then we have Rapid Spin, Strength Sap, Poltergeist, and Spikes. You might be saying, well, you can't touch Tauros at all. I mean, yeah, I can hit it with Rapid Spin and I can Strength Sap it. So, I mean, that's really all I need. But I have enough speed on this thing to outrun that Heracross. So I'll be able to hit it with a strong Poltergeist before it ends up knocking me off anyways. In the third spot, we got Belly Bolt with Safety Goggles, just so we don't get spored by Amoonguss. We also have Static to paralyze the Tauros or that Heracross if they are a Choice Scarf set. Then we have Toxic, Muddy Water, Slack Off, and Discharge with max HP, a lot of defense, and some special defense. Just enough to not get 2-hit KO'd by even modest Pyroar's Fire Blast. It's like a 5% chance to 2-hit KO me, which does go up if they burn me on the first one, or the second one, I guess. But this thing is really meant to handle the Kilowattrel because they cannot touch me at all, but also does well into some other members of their team like that Pyroar. It also does well into Alcremie if they have already Terra'd, so I can Toxic that thing. And it also does well into the Tatsugiri. I also have Terra Flying. I don't know if I mentioned that, but just in case I need it for some reason, like if I need it to beat Sandslash, then I guess I have it. Next up, we have the Barraskewda with the Expert Belt, Propeller Tail, with a Close Combat, Aqua Jet, Flip Turn, Psychic Fangs on max attack, a lot of speed with a Jolly Nature, and then the rest in HP. With Expert Belt, we should be 2-hit KOing every form of Earthworm with Close Combat and every form of Amoonguss with Psychic Fangs. I mean, it's just about a 2-hit KO. So we'll see. With any chip, like with the spikes or anything, then we would definitely be 2-hit KOing those things. So if we ever predict them to come out, then we are awesome. And yeah, I mean, this thing, it just is faster than everything on their team. I'm assuming that they are going to have a Scarfer, so that's why I'm running Aqua Jet on this thing instead of something like Liquidation. But the Water Stab isn't even that great into their team, so I thought that it didn't really matter to have it. Next up, we're debuting Chimecho with a Leftovers Levitate set with Stored Power, Recovered Charge Beam, and Cosmic Power. Thought this set was super freaking heat, man. I can just set up and get +1 defense, +1 special defense. With Terra Steel, I cannot be Toxic. And then Charge Beam can raise our special attack. So if that Heracross does end up going for Terra Dark, we can Charge Beam. Obviously, it's going to hurt us a lot, but if we have a lot of Cosmic Power boosts, then we'll be able to eat a couple hits. And then after I get to like +6 with Cosmic Powers, and even plus a little bit with Charge Beam, Stored Power just tears through their entire team. And I have max HP and max special defense. I'm honestly thinking about switching to defense for that Heracross, but I have special defense right now, just so it makes sure that I completely wall the Amoonguss. The only thing it can do is spore me. And then I also beat the Alcremie 1v1 most of the time, I think. And then last up, we have the Tauros Paldean with leftovers, Intimidate with a bulk up, close combat, Earthquake, and Ironhead. Rocking somewhat of interesting EVs, just enough speed to outrun the Heracross like we've been doing on a lot of other Pokemon on our team. We also have 248 HP, which is pretty much max, and then split in attack and defense, just because I want to be able to switch this thing in on the whatchamacallit, the Orthworm, and I can either bulk up in its face depending on where we're at in the game, or I can just close combat. I have Earthquake and Ironhead as good coverage, and then I'm just chilling with Terra Fighting. That way I can really nuke the Orthworm or try to nuke something else on their team. Obviously the Amoonguss and Alcremie are really good switch-ins to me, but I do have good stuff to hit them with, and they will definitely fear the Terra Fire and the Terra Poison respectively. That's going to be it for our team builder here. I didn't go like super hard this week with the team builder. I do think that I have a favorable matchup in the Dino, but I'm also just having a good time. I think the low tier league is a great time to just try out new stuff and have a good time. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you guys in the battle. All right, we're getting connected to Dino. Let's see what they're bringing. And they do bring the Alcremie. That's annoying. No Amoonguss. And then no Tatsugiri. Wow. I'm really surprised to see no Tatsugiri and to see the Sandslash. All right. And yeah, no Kilowattrel. Okay. I don't hate this. I think that they're going to Terra either Alcremie or the Heracross. This is right? Just gotta make sure. Yeah. Okay. So honestly, Pharaoh looks insane. No Kilowattrel means I didn't need to bring the Scarf though, probably. And they could be Scarfer. But I think I'm just gonna lead with a Fish because it's so good in this matchup. And I just get a free flip turn out on something. Good luck, have fun to our opponent. And yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, their Terra Caps, I mean, it's just the Alcremie or Heracross, obviously, but I definitely could see Terra Dark Heracross. They bring out Orthworm. Alright, I wonder if this thing's gonna set up rocks. Let's see. I'm gonna calc my Barraskewda versus Orthworm. If I'm -1 on defense from close combat, they do not actually one-shot me with body press, so I'm gonna go for it. Sorry, just a little bit of lag on here. I just straight up CC, and I do so much with a crit. I do not knock them out though. All right. And they're just gonna set up rocks. So this is a great start for me. And I can always spin them away. That crit, like, that did a lot. They're definitely not fully physically defensive. But I'm just gonna flip turn here in case they want to switch out. They should always knock them out from this range. And if they want to go out to something else, that's fine. I can always go into my my Bramble and spin away those Stealth Rocks. And what would they even bring on Bramble? Like maybe Alcremie and start setting up. That could be scary. They do withdraw, so we get the initiative here. And they go out to Amoonguss, so we get to see if this thing is going to be rocky. Let's see. I'm thinking it probably should be. No rocky. Okay. So against Amoonguss, let's see how much did that do. Not too much. It could be physically defensive. If we Terra Bug Yanmega, it's not going to end up knocking him out. If we go Chimecho, we could probably set up. We could also just go like straight out to my Bramble and just spin. Because the Sludge Bomb's not going to do too much. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go spin. We don't touch this thing at all, but he also doesn't touch us. And they prove to be Black Sludge. Alright. Let's just spin. We're going to stay in. And no more hazards on my side. I can just set up spikes. They're going to Toxic me. Totally fine with that. Kind of expected the Toxic. Not to come out there, but to just come in this game. I felt like it was pretty good. Especially for like Belly Bolt. But I'm just going to set up some spikes. They only have Sand Slash as their spinner, who probably doesn't want to come in on me. So that's one layer up. They're just going to Sludge Bomb. Doesn't really do very much. Obviously, they're going to get all the way back up to full. But with 2 layers of spikes, I feel pretty good. Now, I'm getting rid of my spin blocker, but anytime that Sand Slash comes in to try to spin, I can easily go to Yanmega. They're just going to Sludge Bomb and take me out. So no more Bramble, but we do have 2 layers of spikes on their side, which is awesome. Amoonguss is full HP. I'm thinking about going out into Chimecho and just setting up Cosmic Powers, Tear Steel. Even though I would like to save my Tear up. I think I will. And they cannot touch me. Like, this is pretty free Cosmic Powers. So let's Tear Steel and click Cosmic Power. And we'll see if they want to stay in. They can always Spore me, but I think they go for a Toxic first. And I don't know how they break this. I mean, Heracross, but doesn't really want to come in. They do just Spore. Wow, that's such a bold play to just straight up Spore. I mean, they can't put anything else to sleep. They do not want to stay in here. I think they go Heracross. I really want to and switch out to my Yanmega and just fire off a nasty Air Slash into them. Yeah, I'm going to do it. They should switch out. There's no way they stay in, right? Absolutely no way. Yeah, okay. Probably Heracross. I could see Sand Slash, though. Yeah, it is Sand Slash. So Sand Slash. If we are choice specs, we definitely take them out, but we're not. So they might just spin. I get to freely Bug Buzz, though. They do stay in. Oh, they are super Spadef. Interesting. Super duper Spadef. To take only 50. Are they leftovers as well? No, they're not. But another Bug Buzz should take him out. Why did it do such different damage? What? Is there something I'm missing? How did that one do nothing? They've got to be like Assault Vested something. Very unfortunate miss for them. I mean, we didn't super need that Pokemon, but it definitely sucks for them to have Yanmega stay on the field and Sand Slash go down. Hazards are pretty much gone on both sides. I mean, they have the rocks on Orthworm, but that thing is never going to be able to come in. It's pretty much just like sacking fodder at this point. Go Tauros. And I think we just take our damage on this thing. We're going to outspeed it because our Choice Scarf. Or we could save this. You know, on a rock slide, we could switch out. I could go Chimecho. How much does Chimecho take? I'm Terra Steeled. You know what? I honestly eat up hits from that thing. I would be worried about bulk up. I think we should be fine. There's no way they set up here in my face. Yeah, they do just rock slide. I'm against my Chimecho. It does a lot. Does 80-ish. Yeah, that looks like a Life Orb Sheer Force. I'm just gonna click Cosmic Power. You're gonna CC, which just straight up takes me out. Yeah, that's a good bring by them. I just played that really bad right there. That was really dumb. Lose my Terra Cap so early. But yeah, they're definitely Life Orb. They're -1 SPDF. And regular defense. So let's see, if I bring in Barraskewda, I can CC that thing. I think I can also go into my Choice Scarf, Yanmega, and just click Bug Buzz. We'll take him out every time, and it's super free versus their team right now. They might just let it go down, not knowing that I'm Scarfed, or just sack it, because, or they could sack the Orthworm as well, which would be a good play for them. Yeah, they do. I think they're just going to sack the Orth. No, they go Alcremie. Ooh. Alcremie, this should do a good chunk. Yeah, it does. And they're leftovers? Alright. This thing is Terra. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm fine if they Terra. Bugbush should be 2-KOing them at this point. Yeah, even if they Calm Mind, I think I might 2-KO them. Based on that damage, it's going to be close. I think it's a roll in my favor. Yeah, if they're like physically defensive, then I definitely take them out. If they have some SPDF, they can live. But we do take them out. Perfect. Awesome, that's what we love to see. And at this point, what do they go back to? Like Tauros? I could see Tauros. Yeah, they go out to Tauros. We can go Belly Bolt, but if they Earthquake, that's such a good play versus us. We might just want to get damage, but this Pokemon destroys the rest of the team with Air Slash. Let's see, Yanmega versus Amoonguss with Air Slash. Man, it does so much. So it's either go Belly Bolt or go to Tauros for the Intimidate. If I go into Tauros, yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Because I can threaten it out with a close combat. And I'm going to Intimidate it. They just Rock Slide. That's going to do nothing. Yeah. And we show to be leftovers. I can bulk up here. I mean, obviously, the Amoonguss is going to be very annoying. I could just double out. If I get to +1 versus the Amoonguss, I'm not really doing very much. I'm going to make the aggressive play out to my Yanmega, as they show to be pretty speedy, because they're going to outspeed me. And they do go Amoonguss, so great play by me. Alright, and Air Slash is completely free. I could have also U-turned just for some chip. But I want to get this thing chipped down. The worst thing they can do is spore me. And even if they spore me, like, I'm fine with that. I really just need chip on this. And they do let it get chipped. I could also flinch. They just spore. Now, I wonder what they do here. If they switch out, or if they stay in. So I think I just stay in and burn sleep. I don't think I have another play. Because they do stay in. Are they going to Sludge Bomb me? Or are they going to... Yeah, they just Sludge Bomb. Does a lot. It's a roll to knock me out from this range, though. And if we wake up, then we're in an amazing spot. We do wake up. Let's go. Down goes the Amoonguss, which is insane. Lucky with sleep turns, definitely. But we also had a roll to live that. So I was pretty fine there. They might bring out Tauros. If they bring out Tauros, I think I just go back out into the Tauros, like my own Tauros. Yeah, they do. They could make a really good play and double. You know, I've been doubling a lot in this match. So they could. And we don't know if they do because I'm guaranteed faster with the Scarf. Let's see. They maybe just CC. They body slam. Okay, yeah, that's a good play as well. And we do end up not getting parried, which is great. And close combat probably gets a kill. I could just bulk up as well. But I'm going to CC. They withdraw. Do they go Heracross or do they sack off Orth? They do go Orthworm. So the Orthworm is down. I should have bulked up. Would have been a great play. But now we're at -1 defense and -1 special defense. And Tauros, I don't think knocks me out from this range because of our HP and defense investment. Yeah, it guaranteed cannot. I actually don't know if it's adamant, but I think we're just out of range of adamant. Oh wait, never mind. That's from -1. Let's see, if they're Jolly then yeah, it's a guaranteed knockout with Body Slam. So I go into my Belly Bolt. I can obviously get a para. They might just EQ, which would be a crazy play. No, they just Body Slam. So we're static, so we could get a para. 2. Lucky. That is very lucky for me. And I think they have to be adamant for that kind of damage. I definitely think so. I'm just going to slack off. Get my health back. They're just going to Body Slam again. Bringing me down to 57. And I mean, looking at this, my play is to slack off until they get parried. Yeah, so now I'm at full. This was always the play, was to just click slack off. And then discharge the next 2 turns. Oop, I misclicked. Okay, it doesn't matter. They EQ me. And we get a little bit of Life Orb chip. Did not mean to slack off that turn, though. But now we just discharge as they're going to Body Slam. And we do take it down to about under half. I'm just going to hit it one more time. Yeah, they Earthquake. It's probably a roll. Yeah, okay. No, so they're Jolly, so it's definitely not. And we'll take it out with a Belly Bolt. And all that's left is the Heracross, which is the Terror Captain, and it's super duper scary. I do think I should be fine. Even if they're Scarfed, I outspeed it with Yanmega. So my play is to discharge, I think. I could also Toxic, but the play is a discharge in case they try to set up. But yeah, they just close combat me. And yeah, they're so Heracross. Even if they're Choice Scarf, they're Moxie. So I do think they're Moxie Scarf. I'll outspeed them with my Scarfer. One thing I am worried about is missing this Air Slash, though. Because Bug Buzz does not take them out. How much does Barraskewda do with Aqua Jet? Does a lot. Especially because they're -1 defense. I think the safest play is to go into Pharaoh, Bug Buzz, and then Aqua Jet with Barraskewda. I might even live this anyways. But I just Bug Buzz. Oh, they actually outspeed me. I really thought I was going to outspeed with my Scarf. I guess not. But they don't knock me out. They're -2. They do live on 1. Is a play to just sack this? Or can I preserve diff? I don't want to throw. I definitely don't want to throw. Yeah, so Yanmega goes down, but Barraskewda can come in and finish off the game with an Aqua Jet. I also think Tauros might win. Yeah, no, actually, it'll probably be a roll on Tauros. But we have the Jet on Barraskewda. We definitely got lucky with the sleep turns and then the paralysis, but the paralysis didn't matter too much. But we do just close the game out with an Aqua Jet. Good game to Dino, and we take a 2-0 victory. Definitely the scariest match we've had so far in here. They prepped great and played a great game. I was kind of stupid with the EVs on my Yanmega, not outspeeding a Scarf Heracross, which I definitely should have. I think I was just looking at Adamant just to, like, because, I mean, Scarf Heracross that's not Adamant doesn't really do very much to my Yanmega. But it was a great game. Good plays by them. I think I definitely won with my doubles into Yanmega just to get off that damage with Air Slash on the Amoonguss. Without that, I wouldn't really be able to break them. But after I got the 1 Air Slash down, then Barraskewda kills it with Psychic Fang, so I felt pretty decent about it then. So yeah, I mean, great game to Dino, and yeah, I'm definitely thinking that they're probably gonna make the playoffs because they played great and they have a great team. But that's about it for me for this week's battle. If you guys did enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.